with your account.
Okay, stop.
而且要大声一点啊，因为我们第一次实验，所以尽量讲大声一点。
I think it's okay. It works pretty
Okay.
well.
Okay, today I will introduce you to HTML5. I will show you briefly the new features on HTML5. First, I will tell you about what is HTML5. HTML5 is equal to HTML, old HTML with some new tag with CSS and JavaScript. HTML5 can support rich media file using JavaScript ability. Presently, HTML5 is still in draft on W3C, but why we have to learn it now? The first reason is HTML5 has full support by Google. Google encouraged the developer to learn HTML5 and to develop new application using the new technology HTML5. Second is Adobe stops Flash on mobile. Nowadays, technologies start to move to mobile application. You can see like iOS. There are many new mobile hardware like
你那个 Copy Pro 你在干什么？有做什么？他在做。
Is it print or no? Only can stop.
I can stop and start again.
没有暂停啊。
Stop and start again.
So there is no suspend
No
function.
pause.
okay, Adobe stops support Flash on mobile. It's a big disadvantage for mobile user because they cannot enjoy Flash support on their mobile. Flash just like watching YouTube videos or Facebook games. They cannot have it on their mobile. So, but HTML5 provide this support on mobile. HTML5 doesn't need to install any plugin because it's depend on the browser. Currently, all phones already support for HTML5, even it's not totally support because HTML5 is still in draft. Next, I will show you browsers comparison. Here, you can see Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Opera, iOS, Opera Mini, mobile, and Android browser. You can see here Chrome is the leader for HTML5 support. 91%. 91% of HTML5 supported by Chrome. And there's a problem with Internet Explorer. It just supports 77%. But once again, Google still encourages developers to use HTML5. They also provide a special JavaScript to support HTML5 on Internet Explorer. I will show you a live comparison on for HTML5 support. Here you can see the color on the left top corner, and this is the unique chart here. Chrome support all the features of HTML5, and then Safari missed two features. It's index database and SVG filters. SVG filters is related to the image image processing image processing. And the third is Opera, still miss many features. And then next, Firefox. But you can see it. This feature will browser browser will grow rapidly to support HTML5. Another comparison. You can see here Chrome just missed one feature, is touch. I'm not really sure what is touch on HTML5, but all the features already supported. On the left side for Mac version and the right side for Windows version. Now I will show you some demo about HTML5 new features. First, offline storage. Offline storage means it can store data without any database or without. It's more like sessions. Let's see the demo. Click me. You can see here it's clicked 35 times, and every time you click it's 36, 37, it's count. And for pure HTML, it won't store the data, right? Maybe you can create this counter for using JavaScript, pure JavaScript, but if you refresh your browser, it will disappear and start from zero. But because HTML5 support offline storage, although you refresh your browser, it will store the counter. I'll show. Now I refresh my browser and click again. We still can get a previous counter. Next, real-time communication. HTML5 actually supported for like video call or voice call. This website using HTML5 to get your webcam, and we can have a real-time communication here, but actually I want to show you demo. But to use this feature, you need to install a Google Chrome special Google Chrome, like still Google Chrome dev, because
Oh,
I asked
no,
Bob
Tommy,
before
this-
to install the Google Chrome dev to show you demo, but
不然为什么这2分钟？小飞
yeah, so I just can show you.
So could source code.
This is a open source project, so
Oh,
actually we can see the source code.
just
It's based on WebRTC, real-time. This is Google project, yeah. File or hardware access. On HTML5, it can read your hardware or file on your local storage. For that. For this, you can get your microphone, for example. Hello. This is HTML5. Actually, this kind of search already provided by Google. If you open google.com using Google Chrome, you can search by voice. Hello. So once again, Google really gives full support for HTML5 multimedia. Before we use Flash technology to embed a video on web page, but now we can just using like simple text video tag or audio tag. Your video or audio on the web page. Simple like this without embed any very long code like before using Flash. This is the basic video player for HTML5, but outside there are very many video player for HTML5 you can use. There are more features of HTML5, but I cannot explain what one by one here. We will show on the next demo. On HTML5, introduce a new structural elements like header, nav, section, article, a site, footer. With this tag, you can create a website more structured. Okay. Oh, sorry. This element, you can build a more structured website. With here, header contains introductory information to a section page. Nav, like short name for navigation, section, article, site, and footer. Maybe if you understand the new structure, you can design a web page like that, more structured than HTML4. HTML5 already has many frameworks outside there. There's too many. HTML5 boilerplate, HTML5 Kickstart 52. I prefer using Kickstart because it's easier than any other frameworks. Maybe you can try it later. Now I will show you more demo about HTML5. I prefer using Google Chrome, but because it supports all. Using a new feature of HTML5 called Canvas. Maybe I'll show you the source code. Create this canvas, create this simple whiteboard. We just need to realize a new tag on HTML5 called canvas with height and width with ID, and then create the canvas using JavaScript. HTML5 using many JavaScript functions. Here is workers. What does workers means? Workers means can work more than one process, like trading, for example. Or it doesn't work perfectly here. Yeah. With the real web workers. Oh, I forgot where I can get a real web worker. Oh, here. Worker here. Oh. Comparison between using workers and without worker. When we use worker feature, we still can the map and do any other things here. But if we use without workers, we can move the maps because it still work, and we cannot do any other thing until the process is finished. Much more like background worker on .NET. like trading, you can do many things one time.
比如说你原本假设你可能写一个程序，然后你在那里等东西，或是在那里跑什么东西，就跑一个 for 好了，啊，你就要等那个 for 跑才可以，后面程序才能用。可是你在那时候，就像 thread 的概念就是你就可以开一个 process 去，不然第一个是地址是跑才可以。
Drag and drop in HTML5. Maybe lately you already see there are some websites allow you to drop an image or file on their website. Actually, that is HTML5. Right. Yeah, it's using HTML5. Let's try. Here. You can read your image file. Just some lines. You can as drag and drop image on your web page. Another important feature is geolocation. Without install any plugin, you can has a map like Google Maps. It just simple JavaScript. Can you has a map on your web page and take your position.它是用 Google Maps IP by IP and I'm not really sure. Yeah, very accurate, I think. Yeah. Actually, we are here. It's simple script, and we have a Google Maps with geolocation. All the features on HTML5 still depend on browser, so all the browser developers start to implement all of HTML5 features on their browser. There are many demos outside there. Maybe you can try by yourself and that. If you want to move to mobile development or feature programming, you have to learn HTML5. Must, I guess. If you very interested with web development, maybe you should follow Google I/O, an event Google called Google I/O. They will show you when the web what web can do on other next years, whether web can replace desktop application. Is it possible? I don't know. Just can wait and see.
同事他现在就 develop mobile 的啦，然后因为他刚好有一台那个 Windows 8的手机，那 8它的那个 SDK 就是开发工具里面全部都是 HTML5 的东西。
For information, Windows 8 RT, Windows 8 for tablet PC or mobile phone will not support Flash. So maybe we have a problem with our Qt Plus or it will stop support. Yeah. Apple not support Android stop because Adobe stopped the support for mobile Flash.
那我们要开始换 UI 了吗？
先这样子啦，就是
等我们做出来，它全部都停掉。
对啊，对啊，这个艾斯之前有在那个看一下，他说他那时候好像是说那个 RTC 吗
RT
哦
best yeah RT
那他说那个好像还不够成熟。
Windows 8 RT
没有那种 I mean 的 Google 的 Web
RTC
yeah Web RTC not mature.
But yeah, it's not mature. Like maybe a year ago, people said HTML5 is still in rough. No one will want to develop it. But you can see now, like the demo I show you, it grow very fast, very fast because Google support it.
Yeah, I mean, I's opinion. When it's more mature and we evolve it, but now maybe focus on Flash because more familiar with Flash.
We must start
But
yeah.
option.
I mean,
We should,
if you want to step into the future, we have to prepare for this.
We know it, but now it's the resource problem, so we only can make things. Now the schedule is tight, so we have too much time to do some research and because it's not mature, so we will need problem. But we choose React to figure out the product, but we need someone to do it in the future. But now the resources not enough.
I've researched about HTML5 and Flash. There are many debates outside there about would HTML5 will kill Flash. Actually, there's no wise answer for that. When I read it, some people from Flash said HTML5 not mature or blah blah blah, and people from HTML5 said Flash is not supported anymore. You need to install plugin and has a lot of vulnerability. But HTML5 written on the source code. If you build an application, it means people can see your source code. It's a big problem for HTML5 for now. But we don't know when HTML5 release what will it like it look like.
Yeah, we know you. Yeah, I remember because previously I sent us a mail or some news. 看过吗？去年你看过吗？I because at that time
there's a research on French about whether HTML5 is suitable for e-learning, right?
No, another. Okay, let me. The article says. Also, the title is if HTML5 will kill Flash. Maybe the article is written by Flash developer. I'm not sure, but the article says first, because now the Flash was abused by many people. For example, maybe, people only use it on some banner or some not really important things or even like a picture, like because the author said to use Flash to build some, for example, application or animation or something like that, and not use it to. Flash was said as a dirty thing because for a page there is a flash and there is a flash and there is a flash, so there are too many objects and it is dirty. So the author said we need to, for example, make complete flags, not. He said that's one reason. So he said if the HTML5 was developed, maybe we will kill this part and we encourage people to use HTML5 to do the things Flash did before. So he said for this part it's okay. And he said for the animation or other things, Flash also has their how to say 优势. Yeah. And he also said it will not be killed in the mobile system. For example, mobile system still can use air to. Yeah, so he said for Flash will focus more on the pure application for mobile or something because he said it also has their strengths on mobile because it can, for the it is cross-platform because if you write a Flex application, you only need to build Android project or build an iOS project, and you can easily deploy on these two systems. But yeah, I think also is HTML5 also can do that, but maybe that also say that Flash is easy to.
But for Flash, I think for Android version, it's different for with BlackBerry version or with Windows version. But with HTML5, you just need to write a web page and you just open with your browser.
Yeah.
I think it's more universal using HTML5.
Yes, he just said on the apps, not on the web.
Application.
Yeah, application, app.
Now you can build faster HTML application outside there. There are also like IDE for HTML5 to build an application.
Yeah, yeah, we know that there will be some company or some developer to like IDE for HTML5. Also just said with HTML5 we need browser and but if we want to build many apps, maybe for 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 breaks is pure apps without only but just this presentation break will not die.
Yeah, Flash will not die until some years.
Maybe not
still,
now.
HTML5 still cannot replace Flash because, as you know, Facebook games using Flash. Yeah, cannot replace.
To study a little bit, maybe implement something. But the problem is the support
On the browser.
Yeah, for the browser. So, and I remember I saw, as I told you before, I saw someone said Google released a JavaScript and put if if we are run the JavaScript on IE and it supports almost all the feature Chrome supports. I'm not sure. I didn't try it. but if it works, we can use the JavaScript library and then use.都没问题了吗？还有没有要提出来 ？No questions. Oh, okay, start.